Hi, it's Brandy Alexander for your weekly June forecast from June 11th to June 17th. And a lot of you will have been starting some action systems, getting your rocket ready to launch in whatever that is, whether it's your career, moving from relationships. And I had a lot of information coming from my spirit guides and angels throughout the week, saying how important it was for you to do choices that allow things to go smoothly for you and take the road that's right for you with your intuition, but also to make sure that you are aligning for the long term and that you are going with your gut. Because as soon as you start opposing against your gut, things start to fall apart. Things don't go so well. Not saying that moving ahead is going to be all smooth sailing either. There's always bumps and hurdles that we need to get over. Sometimes there are life lessons that we've needed to go through. Very funny when I pulled this card, because that's what we had the other week. It's all about your gut, your intuition. She's holding the Taurus, the High Priestess. It's a major arcana card, so it's almost like karmic. It's about you sticking to what you want, what's best for you in the long term. There's also actually something to do with the moon phase, so things will take time, and it is about taking your time, doing the right thing. Remember, the fruit is ripe for the picking, the pomegranates are ready, so it is your time to listen to your intuition, know what you want, take the time to figure out what it is that you want. Really be clear. It's like a nice daydream. What is it going to be like in 2 years' time? I keep going to 2 years for some reason. I'm not really sure why. I suppose the guides and spirits are saying 2 years, 2 years, 2 years. So where do you want to be in 2 years' time? And it could just be, I don't know, like a dream that keeps coming up in your mind. And think about what steps you need to take to get there. If toxic people are around you, don't listen to them. Find people that are supporting you. There might be a Taurus. Somehow I feel like there might be a Taurus involved with this too. But maybe somebody that you're involved with is reading the riot act to you, and this is how they want to live. But this is all about you, and doing what's the best for you. There's a lot of black and white. See the two pillars, I always see them as black and white. Once you know where you're headed and what you want, it's very easy to make choices. You go, no, that doesn't align with me. That's not going to get me to where I need to go. So you don't do it. So that's the High Priestess card. Find your intuition, find your goals, your dream, what you need, and then set those little things in place. You can do your values. Figure out what values do you need. Do you need to be an organized person? Do you need to have more freedom? Do you need to be more spontaneous? Do you need to be more diligent with your money? Do you need to start, counting your finances a bit better, looking after your money? Whatever it is to get you to your furthest goal in the future, you need to start doing it. You can't just let life happening to you, or you'll just end up in the same old. So that's the High Priestess. The next card is the Five of Pentacles. And for some of you that are really having troubles acting, now this is a general reading, so some of this will really resonate with some. It might not resonate with everyone. But think about in your life the Five of Pentacles. Look at those poor people trudging through snow, the wind's against them. I can just feel it. Ugh. Cold, dreary, really oppressive. And that's more of a mental state. Feeling stuck, feeling, oh, woe is me. The man on the crutches, he's really, they're both in such a bad way. But it's more of a mental state as they're hobbling along, feeling so sorry for themselves, feeling very impoverished. they're missing the safe haven of the church. There is an anchor beneath the pentacles. It's like it could be a few things. I think it could be your thoughts that are anchoring you, your old ways of thinking that are anchoring you to the drudgery of life. But if they would only look up and see, there's all this illumination. There's a better way. There's something that will lead them. It's hard to see in this picture, but there's actually a castle. I know that there's a castle above the pentacles, and there's a safe haven somewhere, and you need to, with your values, like we go back to that card we just had, the High Priestess card, you need to get your values in place to get you out of this mindset, get you out of this drudgery of life, this woe is me, everything's not so nice. This is not a major arcana. This is your mindset. This is changeable. You can do it. So see what values you need to put in place so that you don't get stuck in this poor me mindset. Look up, see what's around you, what resources, just like I said last week, midweek report, I believe it was. Who's going to help you? Who's around to help you? Do you need to get professional help somewhere? Whether it's a lawyer or whether it is real estate agents, whether it is, if you're moving house, whether it is getting information on a new higher education, career, talking to career counselors, HR, whatever it is. Find out who the experts are and your good friends that are around you. I know everyone's always full of advice. I know I am. I have to be quiet sometimes, but just go to the people you trust or hire people that you need and to get out of that impoverished mindset, because it's all systems go. I love this next card. It's the Strength card, and whoa, it's another major arcana, and everything you need is already within you. This woman has gently, lovingly, she's about to put her hands in the lion's mouth. Like, who would do that? Somebody who's confident, somebody who's using right words, somebody who's thought about it. Maybe you have to gain rapport with people. Maybe you need to really research what your next moves are. But you already do have this strength within you. The figure 8, or the eternity symbol above her head, it reminds me of a karmic law as well. So what you give out, you get back. Some of you might be going through some karmic issues, but it's okay. It is all right. Everything, all your strength is already there. The floral adornments that she has, it to me reminds me of freedom. There's a lot of freedom. Look at the background. It actually looks like we have volcanic plugs where we live just down the road. It looks very much like that, the volcanic plugs. And some people feel that, what you might be doing is crazy stuff. Like, they can't believe you're going to be about to do whatever it is. I think all the cards are aligning for you to make this big leap of faith, to do this big step. And trust yourself. Trust yourself. You do have the strength within you to get through it. You will get through it. This is a lovely, lovely card. I just want to actually take one more card to see a bit more about that. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, how interesting. So with the Strength card, it is a karmic card. It's the Two of Pentacles, and funnily enough, look at, he's got the figure 8. What comes around goes around. It's a juggle. Life is always a juggle. Things come in, things come out. Things come in, things come out. See the rocky waves in the background, like you're riding the crest of the wave, then you might have a bit of a dip. It is a life cycle. It is a life cycle. And a lot of you are getting ready to go on this high. But you won't unless you take action. So it's action systems again. It's just continuing on, trusting yourself, finding the strength in yourself, and intuition, intuition, intuition. Get out of that impoverished mindset. Get out of that. You've got so much to look forward to. You really do. You just perhaps haven't figured it out yet. So tune into yourself. Take the time. Breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. In through your nose. Out through your mouth or through your nose. Let all that yuck out and breathe in all the beautiful future that you've got ahead of you. And until next week, I might do a midweek reading. Keep posted. Please subscribe. And if you push the little bell at the bottom of this, you will get a little reminder of when I put up a new video. I do plan on doing some other intuitive readings that probably are without cards throughout the week. So look after yourselves, take some time to plan, and I'll see you next week.